So I was shooting a quick video to help our students in the Fit Pro Masterclass to streamline their content, create this omnipresence inside their content without being like a slave to the content machine. Show them how to rebatch, utilize it, and some tips to really speed things up when it goes to creating content every week and being able to do that on multiple channels without spending a shit at a time just like creating content, right? So I thought I'd just create this video here and share what I created with them. So I'll go to the computer now and just show you exactly what I shared with them and how you can actually streamline your content, create better content, and actually get more from your content. Because at the end of the day, what we want is clients, right? We don't want to just be sitting here creating content all day long. We want to be able to get clients, help our clients, and keep our clients. So let's jump down here and have a look. All right, so what I want to do is we're coming into another quarter and another month is beginning. So I'm just going to break down like how do we streamline the way that we create our content to save time, but then also have a streamlined process where we're kind of keeping with the same theme throughout a whole month, right? So the first thing we do is we just use Google Docs, and you can see here I've got like months laid out here. And this is October, so I just go here, make a file, and then I'll usually just color the one that I'm working on at the moment, so it's October. Inside here, then I'll open it up and I'll just have week 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, plan ahead and just build the weeks out from the highest level, which is just like October. Then you go folder 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in October. Then inside of those, I'll just work 1 week at a time. So I don't build out 4 weeks worth of content, I build one at a time. So if we go into week 1, what I'll do is just have like a worksheet like this that I just follow the same structure. So it's not necessarily about like, how do I go build out a real low level structure where it's just post, what am I going to post? It's a structure of what each post will be. So let's dive in and I'll show you. And I'll add a link to this in the somewhere anyway, so Monday post will be just like short post. Yep, so I've just got an example there. I'm just going to delete this as I go because I'm literally just creating my content as we go. So I'll put a short post in there. Then a longer form post, again I'll explain what that is, and I'll explain that now. So a longer form post would be okay, the theme for the month might be around getting protein, right? Like for you guys, if the theme is for the month is nutrition, this week is going to be around protein. So I'd have a long form of talking about like, firstly, why protein's important, how we get more protein, and what sort of benefits I'd get from having more protein. I may or may not have a call to action on the end of that. The call to action could be like, if you want a copy of my 3 protein recipe book, click recipe below. That would be, you could add something like that if you want to. That would be an example of adding a call to action at the end of a post. Remember, when we're creating content, the number one thing that we have to do is go, is it value or is it just stuff? We still want to be able to go, okay, if I'm going to do a long form copy of this, that has to still add value to that person, otherwise don't worry about doing it. Then on Wednesday will be another long form for me. It's email. I don't if you're doing email or not. Then a long copy with definitely a call to action. So normally what I do on these ones here is story form. So I remember back when I first started my weight loss journey, the three things that I struggled with and the way that I felt about myself was this. Then from there it goes, but then I realized that all I needed to do was, and that's why I've created this. If you want a copy of this, comment word below. That's how you would create a story form for that there. Friday is just a short call to action. Hey, I'm looking for 3 people that want to do this. Boom. And then Saturday would be another long form email. Most of you probably only need to do like 3 or 4. So you kind of go, okay, I'll do Monday can be like a quote. Tuesday can be a long form. And then this one here would be a long form story with a call to action. And then that's it. And you could just repeat that. So I'd just go file, make a copy of this, and I'd put it in each week inside that. And then what I'll do like on a Monday is I'd sit down and go open this up, and I honestly would go into Facebook, into Instagram, and have a look for some other people's quotes and stuff like that to try to give me some inspiration. But I'd pick a theme for the month, and let's say that's nutrition for you, or it's training for you, or it's mobility for you. Pick a theme, and then you go right at the top of each one, and then just build it out that way as well. I'll add a link to how to create content, like how to create content for and against, or like towards goals and away from goals, and a link below here too. So just if you're still stuck with how to actually create the content, but the concept here is just like, how do we create system, structure, and order so we're not so busy? So hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully it all made sense. If you're a fit pro or a coach who's trying to grow their business online and wants to stay in the industry for the long term, hit subscribe. We make content like this every single week. Their only job is to help fit pros stay in the industry for the long term.